All right, do you want to grow your website traffic so fast it feels like cheating? This four-step strategy targets traffic that actually converts, and almost no one is doing this. So let me show you this full process and dive right in. So here's what I'm talking about. Here are a couple businesses using this strategy, and this is a screenshot pulled from Ahrefs, and you can see how much traffic they're actually getting. Almost over 9,000 in traffic. And look at this graph of traffic. Once they started doing this exact process that I'm going to show you, it's almost hockey stick growth. Here's another business. They have almost 6,000 in traffic, and they have a ton of growth from this process. They're also getting a ton of backlinks, which is really important for SEO. This has even more backlinks, which is really important for SEO. So this process is not only going to help you get traffic, it's going to help you from an SEO perspective as far as getting backlinks, which help build authority, which will help you get even more traffic and rank even higher. So diving into this full process, the first step of this process that we're going to talk about today is going to be, of course, keywords. But most people are doing this completely wrong, which is really going to interfere with your growth that you want to get at the end of the day, which is really important. So what I'm talking about here is you have to identify your niche, which I'm sure you know what your niche is. So that is important, number one. And this will help you plan out your content. The second step of this process is to identify your content clusters, which most people don't do. They just do their niche and they basically just generate content targeting their niche. So they are not doing it like this. So your content clusters are, so say your niche is real estate, right? So that's your niche. Our content clusters could be new home buyers. Our other cluster could be rental home buyers. Our other cluster could be commercial buyers, right? So those all roll into our niche, and those are all services that this niche offers. So that is key. So when you produce content, it's going to be under each of these clusters, which is going to serve your niche. And it's going to help give you a roadmap of what content to target. But this is where things, and a lot of people do this part right, or at least they'll release content under their niche related to one of their services, right? But they don't have a set plan. But this is kind of the missing piece here. They're not focusing on bottom of the funnel, right? This is where you will really get a lot more, not only traffic, but you're going to get a lot more conversions from your traffic, because the bottom of the funnel keywords are what really will help convert people, because this is the actual stuff people are searching for, right? So what am I talking about? So if I focus on new home buyers here, this is my cluster. A lot of people, here's the mistake they make. They'll just do a piece of content they'll just type in new home buyers. So they'll target new home buyers. That's it. They're not going to have bottom of the funnel type stuff. So that's at the very top end of the funnel. We want to basically narrow this funnel down, and we want to focus on content that people are actually searching for at the end of the day. So what am I talking about? Well, if you think about new home buyers, you want to think about what questions are they asking? What are they looking for? What really matters to them? You want to get them as close to the buying decision as possible so they come and use your real estate agency. So one good resource that you can use is you can use Answer the Public. This is good for bottom funnel, long tail keyword ideas to produce content around. So they do have a free version, which you get a couple of searches a day. You could probably also use ChatGPT or Perplexity or whatever to search for this stuff as well. But this is questions that people are actually searching for. So for new home buyers, here's a couple of options. What is the new home buyer's grant? What's the new home buyer's plan in Canada? What is the new home buyer's program? What new home buyers need to know? So different things like that. So that is more bottom of the funnel that you can use to produce content. And that's bottom of the funnel is going to roll up into your clusters, of course. So you have to think about what questions, are people actually answering? And that is what we want to produce content around and create the bottom of the funnel type content that people are going to be very close to the buying decision. Step 3 of this process, once we have those ideas, is content creation, right? So here's what a lot of people get wrong with content creation, right? They basically use, right now especially, they're using ChatGPT, they're using Perplexity to create content. It's not SEO optimized, it's getting flagged, it's getting de-indexed. While it may be easier, it's not the best way. So you want to basically create content that's SEO optimized. So you want to have content relating to the bottom of the funnel keywords that I talked about earlier. So that is going to be your title. It's going to have the natural flowing keywords in it, but it's going to have that bottom of the funnel actual question. So that's what we want to gear the content around. And then we want to make sure we have internal and external links built in. So the internal links ideally should be going to your service pages. So if this article is about new home buyers, then this is a service page for new home buyers. So I'm going to internally link to this page, which is going to then have the option to call us, book, buy, whatever the case may be. External links are going to link to other trusted high authority sources, which is going to help improve the value and quality of this article. And then, of course, you want to have images with alt text. Ideally, you want to have an FAQ section at the bottom, which will help pull in search as well as AI search. At the top, you want to have an overview, basically giving them the answer right away, no fluff. And then you're going to have more about that in the article itself. And then, of course, you want to have the meta description. You want to have all the structure in place. But the key to this is linking it to a service page and then having the structure of the article so it's very SEO optimized. Otherwise, it's not going to show up in search. It's not going to get pulled in through AI overviews, and you're going to lose clicks. You're going to lose traffic. Well, the best way to do that, you don't want to use ChatGPT. Again, you're going to have to manually do this. It's going to take you hours. The best way to do this is use a program such as Arvow, which is an Autoblogger. So you can create articles from long tail bottom of the funnel searches that are automatically optimized for SEO. You don't have to do any extra work. So here's an article just to kind of give you an idea that we did. And this is for a mechanic, but we targeted the bottom of the funnel with this article. My brakes are making a rattling sound. What should I do? So if I just did an article, top of the funnel article on brakes right up here, there's going to be so much, the chances of ranking for brakes is going to be so hard, right? Or brake repair or any of that stuff. What people are actually searching for is the actual problem with their brakes. So if their brakes are rattling, their brakes are squeaking, their brakes are making a funny sound. That's what you want to create your content around, because that's what people are showing, or that's what people are searching for, and that's what you want to show up for, right? So this article will automatically include an image. You can include your brand images as well. So you can include all your knowledge base, your brand assets, your website. So it's going to use that information to create articles as well. So it's less likely to be noticed that this is AI generated, even though it is, but it's going to create the articles in such a way, such an SEO optimized way, that it's going to be unrecognizable that this is AI generated, especially if you add in your brand assets. But the top of the article has the solutions right here, key takeaways and the solution. So no fluff. This is going to help your bounce rates. This is going to give people value. And then it's going to go in and talk about different scenarios regarding the brakes. And then you'll notice you can include your sitemap, so it'll include links back to your service page. So here's an internal link. This is going to go to your service page for brakes. So then hopefully they can book an appointment and buy, right? That's the main goal of this. More images. Again, it's going to include a YouTube video, so you can include your own, or it'll go out and include a relevant YouTube video for you to increase the engagement of this article. Here's another internal link or external link. It's going to break this in. Here's another internal link, more pictures. And then at the bottom, it's going to have also these excerpts help as well. And then it's going to have at the bottom FAQs, right? And then you can see your meta description. So this is what I'm talking about. This article in just a minute or two, it will create this article, and then you can automatically post this on your website to then drive traffic back to your website, which is amazing. The other nice thing about this is you can edit this stuff. So you can go in, change anything. You can edit this with AI. You can highlight stuff. You can rewrite, add keywords, or you can ask the AI assistant to change the article for you. And then, like I said, you can add in all of your brand assets as well. You can add in your knowledge base. So the knowledge base allows you to add in plain text, PDF document, your website. So it's going to use that information for article generation. The other nice thing is you can go in here and customize even more your articles. So here is one we did for injury lawyer, but you can go into this article generation. You can generate the article, or you can go in and customize this. You can add more keywords. You can change the structure. You can add your knowledge base in here, change the formatting, internal linking. You can add your sitemap, external linking, and you can set up defaults for this. So you can go in here and basically configure this, and then it'll automatically do this every time. So you can have this automated, so it's going to do those same settings every time. So that is, content creation is going to be key to all this to make this stuff stand out, because you don't want to do step 1 and 2 and then not create a good quality article. And then step 3 is going to be repurpose the content, right? So there's a couple of ways that you can do that. You can do a new article based on what's doing well. So if we do bottom of the funnel articles, this one's on brake repair and it does really well. Well, let's do more articles on brake repair. Maybe I'll do, my brakes are making a funny sound. What should I do? My brakes are making a squeaking sound. What should I do? My steering wheel is rattling when I hit the brakes. What should I do? Different things like that. The other thing that you can do is you can go in and refresh an article. So if you publish this article to your website, you can go in, maybe make some changes, make some tweaks, update it. If there's any like information that's timely, you can update that and repost it to hopefully get that article going again. But you want to check your stats, because a lot of articles will go up like this with traffic, and then they'll start going down and flatline. So if you have an article right here, maybe you want to go in and update the information and have it maybe go up again, right? If it's old information, Google's going to stop presenting it as much. The other thing that you can do is go into this article, right? Once this article is created, I can go in here and I can ask this AI assistant, can you rewrite this article? Or could you add a couple more paragraphs? Or make this article 50% different? Something like that. And then I just republish this as a new article to my website. So I don't have to, I know the first one did well, so I'm going to just tweak it a little bit and do it again and capitalize on that traffic again. So it's basically following the breadcrumbs of what has done well again, or in the past, and do more of that. But initially what you're going to do is you're going to use this guide and you're going to do these clusters. You're going to just cycle through these clusters, do this one, this one, this one, cycle through, do more, but focus on those long tail, bottom of the funnel type keywords, which is going to help you not only get more traffic, but the traffic that you're getting is bottom of the funnel, meaning they're highly likely to convert a lot better than the top of the funnel people. People looking for brakes, they're just looking to see, maybe what types of brakes they can use for their car, different things like that. They're not solving a problem really yet. You want to focus on those people that are solving a very specific problem, give them the solution so that they convert. All right, hopefully that helped you guys out. There is a link below. You can try out Arvow for free. It really is an amazing tool. It's going to make your life a lot easier. Lots of bells and whistles that I couldn't even cover in this video. But if you want to release next level content, that is the way to go. That is hands down the best platform today to produce content. That is amazing. Also, if you want some additional SEO tips, the top 7 tips that are working right now, make sure you check out this video. It's really helpful with some really good gold nuggets in there for you. Other than that, I'll be back soon with some more good stuff for you guys.